YouTube to another video with the House Money Investing channel. This here is my Stash App portfolio. In today's video, I will show you the 8 positions that I currently bought into for the swing trade. As you can see here, I have a little bit over $1,100. It's up 531, up 16%, which is a decent gain. And these are some of my top gainers like Tesla, Zoom, Caesars Entertainment, First Solar, Big Lots, Roku, Neo, Apple, Moderna. I have a bunch of them here, as you can see. And these are all house money stocks. So this is all stuff that I swung trade. My biggest one that's down is Boeing for $2.71, which isn't much. But what I basically did was deployed money into Cash App for 30 to 45 days. You know, a few grand or so, a couple grand, a few grand. And I do this with about 10 brokerages, so I do it with about 14 to 28 grand or so over the course of 90 days. I put in capital, pull it out, leave my gains in the market. So these are all house money stocks, and I'll go ahead and show you the positions that I just acquired to swing trade to try to build a position in on Cash App for the house money trading. As you can see here at the bottom, I just added $185 worth of principal to swing trade with. Now I do small increments. I start off small and work my way up, just so that I can take some time deploying my 14 to 28 grand into the market instead of putting it all in there in one day or in 1 week or whatever. The way I do it, start off small in every different brokerage and then work my way up, and that usually takes me like 30 to 45 days to do it. So the first one we got here, as you can see, is Bank of America. I just purchased $1 of it. Bank of America is something I see, you know, making a nice come up here soon with the vaccines and the stimulus package coming in. People are going to start working. People have to start paying rent. The homeowners are going to pay their loans, stuff like that. Interest rates should go back up. So I see Bank of America, you know, making a profit. Plus the Feds announced that banks can start buying share buybacks, which they'll buy back some shares, and then that'll run up the price of the shares, current share price. So it's just $1. If I can make, you know, anywhere close to $1, then I'll take my $1 back out, and then I'll leave whatever I gain into Bank of America. And doing this every 30 to 90 days, next time I do it, you know, it could be me investing $10, $100, I don't know. It just depends on the timing and, you know, how it happens. But yeah, I'm just trying to gain anything to build a position. Then we got First Energy, ticker symbol FE. Just $2 into this position, trying to accumulate some of this. It's a nice dividend payer, over 5%, $16 billion market cap. This thing still has about, I'd say, $23 worth of space to run up, and this one I'll rate as a buy. And I think like 85% of their operating earnings follow separation from bankrupt FES, and they should generate like $6.5 billion investments from transmission over the next, like, I think it was 5 years or so. And they're actually upping their EPS. Of course, this is exposure to the energy sector, and of course, you know, they deal with electricity. Then we got MGM Resorts. This is something I own in my public account. I'm up nice on it, so I'm trying to accumulate some here in my Cash App. Bank of America is also something I own in Stash, Robinhood, Public. I also own First Energy. So a lot of these I already own, but I don't own them in Cash App, so that's why I'm trying to make these swing trades here. MGM, of course, they're going to make some money with everything going to start opening back up. They're going to get that revenue. You know, they hold some major sporting events. You know, it's a hotel, casino, resort. So I see this as a nice play as well. Then this one here is going to be very, very new to my position. This is something I've never swing traded. Ticker is ASAN, ASAN. This one here doesn't pay dividends, $4 billion market cap, and it's probably got about percent or 0.5% worth of growth still left in it. They are losing on their EPS, but their actual EPS kind of beat out their expected EPS. And this is some exposure to the software industry. And they deal with it's a platform that helps team orchestrate work from daily tasks to cross-functional strategic incentives. It's a workflow solution. It includes like project management, goal management, task management, Excel project management, and project planning. This is a company out of California. So as you know of like companies like Upwork and stuff like that, a lot of people working from home, and a lot of people are continuing to work from home. This is just a platform that can be utilized, for the everyday situation for the working class. So this is something that I'm interested in. I own so many shares, like over 500 different positions of fractional shares and whole shares and stuff like that. So I'm always looking for something different, something new to get into. I'm constantly swing trading the same positions most of the time. So every time I can find something new, that's pretty good. So that's something I ran across today. Then we got VSAT, VSAT. This had a nice day today, up 4%. This is also going to be a new position for me. $2 billion market cap. And the 52-week high on this stock is $74. It's currently sitting at 32. So it has massive gain potential. I would rate this as a buy. Their actual EPS, they were expected to take a loss. Excuse me. They actually made about 20 to 40 cents. This is in the telecom, hardware and industrials sector of the market, and this company is out of California as well, and they provide communication technology and services like satellite services, commercial networks, and government systems. They also have satellite-based high-speed broadband services with multiple applications for the consumers, enterprises, mobile band consumers. Both, they're in the United States and everywhere else. They also have a commercial network segment that develops and produces a variety of advanced satellites and wireless productions. And of course, like I said, they have high-speed fixed and mobile broadband services. They also have a government section as well, where they provide global mobile broadband services to military and government users. So basically, they're in all sectors, like for the average retailer, for the commercial, to the government. And again, this is telecom section. So I definitely see some potential here in growth. It was at its all-time high back in May, and of course, May of 2019, and of course, it was downtrending, and then of course the pandemic just wiped it out. So I see this thing at least running back up, very bare minimum another 25%, but potentially 60%. Like I said again, it's something new. It's a new swing trade for me, so I'm gonna try it out. Then we got Sumo Logic. This will be a new swing trade for me as well. Not a lot of gain potential, but it's some, maybe a percent. $3 billion market cap. They were expected to lose 26 cents per share. I only lost about 4. Another California software company as well, and this is cloud-based analytic companies. I've been looking at these cloud-based analytic companies for a while. And I've been adding them here lately. So, you know, a lot of cloud-based companies out there. I already have some good ones that are making me tons of returns and good percentages and stuff like that. But I'm always trying to expand my horizon, and this was something that looks good to me. So of course I'm gonna jump on it. Then we have Viacom, ticker symbol VIAC. This one here does pay a dividend of 2 3/4 or 2.75 on the dividend. $21 billion market cap, and it has about, I'd say, about $8 more to run up or so. If you already own this, I would rate this as a hold. CBS, basically they own sports rights, including like NFL and NCAA March Madness and college football. So, I mean, a lot of people are into sports. So with CBS owning the rights to some of the NFL and March Madness and college football and stuff like that, and also they're in negotiations with pay-per-view TV distributors as well. So of course CBS is something that, you know, everybody probably watches or has watched. Their actual EPS has been pretty good, about $1.25, and they've been beating their expected EPS. And this is some exposure to media, and this is a New York-based company. And as everybody should know, CBS is a massive media company which creates and distributes content across a variety of platforms and audiences around the world. They do entertainment, cable network, publishing. They also do like local media. They have a CBS network television studios. They got international studios. They distribute content as well, and they have CBS Films, which is a digital streaming service, so they're into streaming as well. They have Showtime networks, of course CBS Sports. I got into Fox the other day, and I like CBS as well, so never swing traded CBS or Fox. So this is something I'm looking to get into. Next up we have GDX, which is a gold miners ETF. I just purchased another gold miners ETF the other day. May have been GDX. I can't remember. I'm in GLD. I got physical gold. I got all that glitters and stash, which is gold, platinum, and silver. I'm always trying to build my position in precious metals. They did pay about 0.5% of dividend, $15 billion market cap. This thing has some room to run up. Of course, gold ran up massively in 2020, but here lately it's been taking a dip. I personally believe they're going to reevaluate the price of gold. It's going to go from like $2,000 an ounce, I say, to about $8,000 an ounce because of all the money printing. You know, they have to have something to back that money, and right now it's not backed, to be honest with you. And with crypto exploding and everything like that, they're going to have to reevaluate the gold to cover up for all the money. I think it's like 20% or 80%, something like that. It was a very high percentage of all the currency that's been printed throughout the history of time has been printed out in the last 2 years. And of course, Trump had the first stimulus package, trillions of dollars. They got another one on the table that's $900 billion. Trump denied it. He's trying to get more than that. So that's just more money printed. They've just been printing money off and off. So as the value of the fiat currency goes down, precious metals value is going to go up. And that'll be it for today's video. If you like the content, hit the like button for me. Subscribe, follow my journey, hit that bell if you want notifications. I drop at least 1 to 2 videos a day. You know, stock picks, price movements, daily gains. I show all my portfolios. I'm 100% transparent. I show my buys, my deposits, my withdrawals, everything like that. You can try out my strategy if you would like. You can use less money what I'm using. You use more money. If not, then you can always, you know, get my thesis on different companies, see what I'm going into, and you know, you can do your own due diligence, look up these tickers, and check the fundamentals, balance sheets, you know, the stock news. Look at the the board members, maybe listening to some calls, announcement calls, and things like that. And you know, maybe you can find some good stock picks. I'll catch you guys tomorrow on the next one.